Hello everybody, today I'm going to share with you a really unique, rare, hard to find security light. This thing is really cool and I'm really glad that I found one. This I found at a restore for $50. That's a lot of money. I wouldn't really pay that much for something like that at the restore, but how rare this thing is makes it worth it. And for a security light, if you think about it, if you go to Menards or Home Depot or Lowe's and you get some metal halide or high pressure sodium cheapo Chinese area light, they're upwards of $80 sometimes. So this thing is a lot better quality than that, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. But here we have the top of the packaging, and we can see where it must have been shipped at one time and somehow ended up at the restore. But here is the front of the packaging. We can see McGraw Edison. There's the model. It's a 175 watt Mercury vapor area light. They call it a traditional security light. And there's an interesting thing behind this area light, and I might as well just tell the little story for it. If you cover up that, what does it look like? Add something down here, and it's a post top light with the addition of a bracket to mount it to the wall. So the refractor is the same refractor they used for their post-top lights, and the top here, minus that little bracket there to mount it to the wall, is the same top that they used for their post-top luminaires. So this is really cool. It's just a post-top light minus the bottom, and the ballasting equipment and everything is in the top housing here, and they added the little bracket to mount it to the wall. It's a very cool, unique area light, and I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 of them ever in use, and all of them, except one I believe, is missing the refractor. And we'll see why it's missing that in a minute. It's mostly because of the mounting. How they have it mounted up here is the same that they probably have it mounted for a post top, and usually the top doesn't need to hold on to this, it's the bottom. You know, the ballasting part of the post top holds on to this, and then this just screws onto this to just keep itself there. So the little tabs that they have aren't really the strongest thing to hold on to the refractor, but I'm sure some modification would fix that. But here you can see the basic packaging of it. Let's go ahead and turn it on its side. The thing's really heavy. There's an old sticker up here, and I can tell it used to have 3 digits. It's been ripped off, but there's a 1 there. So originally it was over $100 at one time. So it's a pretty expensive security light. So you can see some of the features of it. You can see it has a photocell, the optics, which is basically the refractor, the same type they used on the post-top luminaires that McGraw Edison had. The design, the light output, so let's say 7650 lumens, so 7,650 lumens. Long life, 175 watt deluxe mercury lamp. Installation is easy. And here you can tell you the mounting feet and the diameter of the area that it'll light. And this is the thing that I like the most, where it was made and where the company was, Wisconsin. Very nice. In Racine, so, you know, south, but it's still in Wisconsin, so. Here you can see the other side of it where it says NOS, and it really was. I was the first one to open this up and take these staples out, so it was brand new in box, never opened. Great deal for such a rare thing. And yet on the other side, we have the same information. So let's go ahead, and yeah, it looks like it made its way to the Twin Cities and then found its way back to Wisconsin. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. It's gonna get good here. And there is the fixture itself. Let me try to center that in the camera a little bit better here. Camera's way up high because the box is so big, but so here we have the fixture itself. We see the mounting bracket and the photocell. It's not a twist lock. I tried to hide that a little bit. There's the fixture itself. I'm going to move that off to the side. We'll look at that in a minute. Here we have the installation instructions for it. It shows you the little tabs that are supposed to hold the refractor in place but don't do the world's best of job. How to mount it. Instructions of such. This was revised in June of 1977. So that's probably around the time that it was made. You can see their main lighting division was in Illinois, but I believe it said somewhere that the security lighting division was in Wisconsin here. Can't remember where I found that information. It's somewhere. Oh, there's a receipt from the restore. Apparently I left that in there. Inside here we have the bulb, and we'll see what kind that is in a minute. Here we have the mounting hardware. We have two big bolts, and here's the little tabs that hold on the refractor, that big thing. That's a pretty heavy refractor too, pretty heavy duty quality. Little thing there for the wires to go through. We'll see all that in a minute. And the refractor takes up most of this box. It's a really heavy duty thing. I'm sure it'd be hard to break and crack and stuff. Look at this big cardboard thing they even made to keep it safe. That's a lot of special cardboard stuff there. So let me get this box out of the way. And again, here's the cardboard thing they made to keep the refractor safe. But here on the bottom, we can see the lip of where it would catch if this was mounted on a post top. You just mount it down here and it would keep itself there, and then put the cover on top and everything would be happy. So that's how that was. And let me take a second here to bring the camera down to a more convenient level than way up there. So okay, this is a lot better. And what those tabs are supposed to do is just grip onto this little tiny ledge they have here, which isn't much of anything, and keep itself there. So that's why a lot of them have fallen off, because like I said, this is designed for a post top, because down here there's lots of nice thick area to hold it in place. But very nice refractor design, really thick plastic, great quality. Got a lot of the box pieces all over the place. Let's go ahead and take a look at the fixture itself. So again, this is essentially the top of a post top luminaire, minus the little bracket here to hold it on. And we have our photocell. So this is designed to be mounted on either a curved pole, hence why this is, oops, sorry, I didn't know you couldn't see that. Hence why this is curved here, so it could mount on a pole. We also have a gasket to mount it to the wall. Very nice heavy gauge wires here. And we'll just kind of smoosh that back down in there. We have our photocell. I think they decided not to do a twist-a-lock photocell just because they wanted to keep a nice design look to it. And on the inside here, we can see the socket, which is mounted at an angle here. 175 watt and H39, which is the Ballast Mercury Vapor there. You see the UL listed here. Yeah, there we go. Area Lighting Division was in Wisconsin. That's where I found that information. And then here you can find out each lamp all about it. Racine, Wisconsin, USA. Very nice. Very local. Underneath this bump is the ballast. It's a very big, heavy-duty quality ballast made by, I think it has McGraw Edison on it. I'd open it up, but these screws are actually kind of hard to get out without stripping. So I'm just going to leave it there. But it's a really big and nice quality ballast. It's not a cheapo thing at all. That thing would last years and years and years. It's not like the cheapo Regent ones that they made before they were discontinued. Of course, some of the older Regent ones when they were first coming out for Mercury Vapor were really good quality ballasts. But then, of course, over time, as it got moved over to China and things like that, the quality got worse and worse. But this is a great quality ballast. I've opened it up once just to look at it. The thing's fantastic. Anyway, so here we have that. Give you a little visual of with the refractor on here. Fits right in there. So that's what it looks like. And let me get try to bend this up a little bit. So there you can see doesn't really fit in the frame very well because that's the size of it. There you can see what it looks like, basically. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at that bulb that it came with. I wonder what's inside the styrofoam package. Ooh, look at that. Even comes with a little certificate here. Westinghouse Mercury lamp. Westinghouse Electric Corporation, made in USA. And guess what it is? It's a very nice coated lifeguard. Fantastic bulb. Fantastic quality, never used NOS. Look at the size of those electrodes on that thing. This thing will last just as long as the fixture will. Oh, I love good quality. USA. Fantastic bulbs. You see the nice blue glass insulator there. That's really cool. So let's go ahead and screw it in so you can see what that looks like. Screws in there real easily. So you can see it, what it looks like at an angle there. This is what most of them look like when I find them on somebody's building, because they're missing the refractor part. Thing is quite heavy. Very nice design though, really, really unique. And of course, this goes on like that. Let me go ahead and take the camera off of the tripod here, so we can get an even better angle of it. Try to hold that back in place. So that's what it looks like all together. You can kind of see the bulb in there a little bit. Photocell. Curve it up. That's what it looks like on the inside with the bulb at an angle like that. I wonder what the light distribution of this is. Probably in this angle right here, there's probably not very much, but at all the others it probably is. Again, a very unique and interesting area light. Rare and hard to find. Very cool. So anyway, this thing will definitely be in another video for it turning on, so look forward to that. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing and look at this rare McGraw Edison traditional security light. Also, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.